It is time. And what time, you may ask? Well, it is time to take on the Ass Man. I need to do a few things first, including copying one of these. I want to drop off a few things that will not be used. Gas mask, I don't think we're going to need it. We should be able to path around the rotten food. There are no underwater sections in the Black Ant Hill, so the bubble helmet and fin flops can go. And unfortunately, the pinch whacker is going to have to sit this one out. The Ass Man is resistant to generic damage, which the pinch whacker does do, and we're not going to use it on the ants because the Mozzie Needle is too good on them, and that just gives us a little extra space to work with because there is a bunch of random stuff you get out of the Black Ant Hill. And some stuff we're going to add. We are going to be using the smoothie recipes for once, and not just the slops. These are good to use whenever. I just don't care to because I feel like the beefy slops are enough when running around normally. Plus, they're less expensive. And for these, we want to use the gum nugget to increase the duration of each effect, and we definitely want to get human food. This is going to give us a damage resist boost, and we want liquid rage because it's going to give us an attack boost. We don't need liquid gills. Boost juice, if you want to use it, you can, but we're going to be going in and out of fighting, and I just don't think the max stamina increase is going to get utilized. We don't need gas guard. Same thing with green machine. It could be useful for stamina regen, but I don't think we'll need it. We'll go ahead and do Fuzz on the Rocks, which will increase our max health. We don't need Hedgelord. We'll be fine on food and water. Again, there's no underwater, so we don't need fin flops or fluid flippers, and no need for workers' comp because we're not carrying anything. So just those three should be fine. So the most unfortunate part about this is that the Ass Man is resistant to everything except busting, which means I have to use the hammer. In the past, I always used generic, the Ant Club, or even the Mint Mace, I think I used for my very first time. But it's been a while, and upon checking the wiki, it seems they've increased his resistance to generic. He's now 50% resistant, and I feel like that'll be a pretty significant decrease in power compared to his weakness to hammers. What? I only killed one aphid just now. I'm confused. Where did the second one come from? Hi, everybody. I have never had this happen before. I checked the wiki, and it says you can only get one from a normal kill, but you can get up to 6 from stealing. Now, I always have Rascal Rogue equipped, but that requires a melee attack to steal, so I'm stumped. And if any of you have an answer, I would love to hear it. So I changed my mind about not carrying the pinch whacker. I feel like I'm going to get annoyed by using the hammer, and even though he is resistant to it, I can slap on Barbarian and get that boost on it. And I feel like that could be enough of a difference compared to the slow attacks of the hammer, but I will test the hammer first and see how that goes. And if you haven't figured out who the Ass Man is yet, that's just short form for the assistant manager, and it's just so much more fun to say. I missed some raw science behind this computer. Before we move in, we want to make sure our mutations are set up right for both the ants and for the Ass Man. This one is my Ant Annihilation set up, and it looks good. So I just realized I don't even have the smashing mutation unlocked. That's how little I like to use hammers against enemies. I think I'll do Spicy Safety because the Tasties do smashing damage, and that could help me resist damage from them. Get the torch, and now we descend into the Black Ant Hill. So the ant hill is set up to seem confusing and maze-like, but it's really not. For the most part, you're going to follow the way the lab takes you through it and just check little corners and stuff like this, but I'll show you the most direct way to make sure you get all of it discovered without needing to backtrack. I was hoping to not run into any soldier ants so quickly, especially when it took me forever to find them last time. So I think it's going to be near... What is that random aphid? Just zoom! But I think it's going to be nearly impossible to separate these soldier ants one at a time. I'm expecting big fights. I wonder how many I'll actually kill. You mean to tell me the Mozzie Needle is also a sword? Did you know that? I sure didn't. I think I just relate all pointy damage to javelins, which is not correct. I feel like they just keep coming. Alright. I didn't do any healing there because I wanted to see how well that would work. Taking damage and just healing with a Mozzie Needle. Are we cool? Cool. So I'm just going to let that bandage do some work. And in the meantime, since I learned I'm using a sword, I think I want to get Blade Mastery equipped. Oh yeah, that's a big yes. I don't need buff lungs anymore because not only do I make them deal less damage now, I'm eliminating my exhaustion timer, which means when my stamina runs out, it immediately refills, as long as I'm attacking with a sword. We are approaching the first fork in the road. We are not going right, we are going left. Ooh, more stuff. Up here is where it starts looking mazy-like. There are so many doors and paths you can take. Again, just follow me and make sure you're exploring each open area. There are a lot of upgrade materials and a bunch of other stuff. So before we actually, I guess I didn't look at it hard enough when I walked in. Anyway, before we go in there, we're actually going to go in this path straight ahead, which presents you with 3 options that you probably can't see because I don't have my torch out. That's better. We're actually going to go through these paths from right to left. The first one is short and just loops back on itself, but has some goodies you may desire. The middle path has a cracked rock at the end, which needs a bum. Check it right there. And what's behind that cracked rock? Well, that's a great question. There you are. It blended in with the bomb juice. And back around to the leftmost path, there's not actually much this way, mainly just some brittle materials. I like how there's an infinite amount of food down here. I could definitely just fill up on this stuff. Oh, some goodies. This path back here just leads to the other side of these roots. That's where we just got that scabby. So this path leads us into the sandbox, and the only reason we're going this way is pretty much just to go this way. We're just gonna pop our head out. Yeah, I just want to discover the location. Since the sun is setting, I could try to take out a few antlions. Our gear is pretty much where it's going to be when we do fight them, but I don't want to yet. So now we're back in the lab. You need a bomb to enter. I think this is only our second bomb. I don't know how many are needed, but I hope 7 is enough. Around this corner is our favorite biometric scanners. They only take 18 minutes to do. Oh, I was not expecting you to be right at the door. I am not prepared. You know what? Let me try to get used to the hammer before I go to the big guy. Unfortunately, the mistiming of that block had nothing to do with the hammer. That was all me. It would be really cool if I could get smashing before I get to Ass Man, but I doubt I have enough kills. But it's worth trying. This is going to unlock that door straight ahead. We're not going to go through there just yet. Don't fall down that hole, or do, it won't kill you. We actually want to go this way first. It's going to loop us back around. Let me make sure I'm reserving my torch as much as possible. And that is why I don't like the hammer. Any other weapon in that last stack would have connected before I got hit, and that guy would have been dead already. It's so slow. I can't even get a hit in right now. I'm taking way too many hits in the middle of the swing because I don't want to disrupt it by blocking, but they keep disrupting me by hitting. It's so slow. Okay, I don't know why it worked better there, but still terrible.
His usual display just the other day, humming a tune about...
I actually want to put these sticky slops on the bar and use them before my beefy slops. I've never made sticky slops before, so I don't know how they compare to the region of a bandage. I imagine it's better, but I don't know by how much. So this is the same area we just came from. We just looped around. So now we're going to come up to the door that we just unlocked, labeled A for Ass Man. I want to make sure nothing is being missed. Looking good. Now I'm going to drop down here. Ooh, I want that. I want that gold raw science. It's probably like 10,000 sciences. So yeah, I'm leaving the rest of this here for now. I will definitely come back to get it later, but I don't want it filling up space right now. Oh wait, nope, I wasn't ready. Hold on. Okay, now I'm ready. Well, that was a little better. Maybe I just never took the time to practice with a hammer, and that's my issue. And the black ants want me gone. Great to have you on the raiding party, my friends. So if you've been paying attention on your way through here, you may have noticed that we have passed multiple B doors. Don't think I don't see you there, sir. But we will go through all of the doors in the correct order. I just used my first sticky slop, and right now it's paired with a bandage, and my health has been climbing pretty quickly. I may have underestimated their use. So for perspective of location, this takes you to the first fork in the road we came to. That's the way we came in, and that's the way we went. So let's go back this way. But you can go that way if you want to head out quickly or need to head out for anything, but we want to go this way to continue on. We are about to go back there to get that tooth you see right there. It's not far, but you have to blow up a rock, and there is a soldier ant back there, neither of which are an issue, but I have experienced the soldier ant coming out of the rock before I exploded it, and that was kind of strange, and I only bring this up because I want to see if it'll happen again. You can see he already spotted us, but no glitching. Lame. I just realized how damaged this is. And we got the black soldier ant card. That's pretty cool. Gold card. Got the black soldier ant gold card. But I am going to use something else to fight and try to save the Mozzie Needle for soldier ants. This is definitely going to take much longer to kill them. And now that that's done, we can get our prize. Imagine risking your life for a tooth. I think the area we're heading into has the most soldier ants in one area. There's one now. I am worried this needle isn't going to make it. I think after this room, I'll head back to repair it and drop off everything I collected. Oh, how lovely. I honestly may not even make it through this room without it breaking. So I am currently in a position where this is going to break if I get into another fight, which would be fine if this was the last area, but it's not. And there are 2 or 3 more soldier ants in here that could kick my butt a lot. So I am just running around gathering all of this stuff. Look at all this crap. Leave me alone. Can't you see I'm busy? I think I got everything. So we're going to head up this tunnel. Can you follow? I think we're good. I just realized my armor is also low. Nice. So let's... Oh, of course I land right on you. Why are you not moving? Oh, there's more. There are more in this room than I thought. By my count, that would make 6. I thought there were 5 at most. I guess one could have scurried in, but I thought I killed them all along the way. And it's been nowhere near enough time for them to start respawning. I can still hear you back there. As long as neither of us open the door, we should be good. Don't you come in here. So this tunnel is going to lead us back into a section we've already been through. It'll be the first lab section, actually. B for Black Ant Lab. So this is the room we've already been in. We came from that way after destroying the rock. Why are you still lighting up? Sometimes you have to click on them. I am going to head back to clear out my backpack and do some repairs. When we come back, we're going to head through that door. That'll take us to section C. But first, I want to go ahead and grab all that stuff on the shelves I didn't get down here. It'll just loop us around a bit, but we'll be fine. Might as well take as much of this as I can, too. What? That makes no sense. How'd that kill you when in the beginning of the game you're chewing on that wire? Pretty much in the same exact spot. I would like to see if that would hurt me too. But if it's like the outlets, it would mean death. And we stay away from death here. Ah, well, of course you'd be right here. I'm guessing the black ant respawn timer is pretty short, or maybe it's territorial and after I got so far away they were able to respawn. If there were any eggs, I don't think they would have had enough time to hatch. I was pretty quick. I didn't even sleep. So I'm realizing the amount... taking a lot of hits just trying to get away from them. I'm realizing the amount of damage being done to the Mozzie Needle after only a handful of kills with it, so that's the wrong way. I'm just running away from the rest of those ants because I want to make sure I have enough durability to take down the soldier ants in the last room. We've made it back to where we left off. I would have liked to have just continued straight through, but things happen. And, oh, there's a rock that wants to be exploded here. Have these always been solid? I don't feel like they have, but it's really annoying. Thank you for my science. So the only thing... What? I don't remember there being a second rock, but I think the only thing in here is a golden tooth. What is that? I have never seen these before. There's more. You can't harvest them. It doesn't seem like they can be destroyed. Chopping does nothing too. Are they their own light source? No, so they just reflect light. Maybe I've just never noticed them before. I don't know. I feel like I would have noticed them. I also feel like there are less mushrooms in here than there used to be. But anyway, there is a tooth hidden up here. Continuing on, we are about to be in the last section of the anthill, just before the main lab, where we will encounter the ass man. There are like 4 or 5 soldier ants in here. How many have I killed? 12 already. It could have been more. I'm glad you're coming to me. Hopefully we can keep you separated. So when I said separated, I definitely meant come at me all at one time. I wonder if the status effect of the Mozzie needle is wearing down its durability, because I feel like it's draining too fast off of just fighting. I was taking a lot of hits, so it was putting in the work to keep my health up, but I don't know. Maybe the soldier ants are taking bites out of it. Anyway, here's the golden tooth. And as much as I didn't want to take on all 4 of them at once, it was kind of nice to just knock them out that quick, you know? We've made it. No more ants stand between us and that sweet, sweet ass, man. Again, that's just short for assistant manager. We need another bomb. What did I say I started with? 9, right? I think it was 9. That sounds right. But this is the last one you need. You are going to throw it right here at this crack. That means you need 7 total to clear the Black Ant Hill and the lab. That's less than I thought. I was a little worried 9 wasn't going to be enough. But we're going to get to that computer. But before I do that, I want to make sure I have everything set up correctly to fight the assistant to the manager. Oh, no, wait. I almost forgot the smoothies. That wouldn't have been terrible, but also not the best. I think I'll do the Might Loaf, just in case I need a little extra stamina. Okay. Oh, I don't even have my weapon out. Okay. No, actually, I want to use the pinch whacker to take out the ads first. You've seen these guys before, so I'll probably cut out fighting them so this video isn't extra long. So I'm doing a stupid test. This is damage with the pinch whacker, and now I want to see what we can do with the hammer. That was better. Oh yeah, that third hit makes a difference. Oh, got a little cocky. So right now we are in phase 1. He only has 2 attacks, a charge shot and a quick shot. There we go. Once we knock him down a quarter health, we'll enter into phase 2. And this is best noticed by the ads descending from the ceiling to join the fight. This should be coming down now. Yeah, I see one right there. So in phase 2, he gains a new attack, plus he's a little more damage resistant. This is the new attack. It's like he sends a charge into the ground, then the lasers in the middle activate. For this phase, you can stand behind the pillar in the corner to avoid the lasers. You can also just jump over the one or duck under the 2. He does still do the other 2 attacks as well, so watch out for those too. So the first waves are pretty simple. Focus on the ads first. That way you only have to focus on the one guy. Then just watch his attacks and attack in between. Don't be afraid to take it slow. Run in, get a few hits, and run out is the best strategy right now. Ouch, those lasers could do some damage. But we just entered into phase 3. It happens at 50% health. Perfect timing for the new attack. As you can see, he activated the 4 pillars in the corner. This makes it a little harder to get around. Oh god. Oh no, I put myself in a really bad spot. Oh god, get away from those. Get away from the pillars. I took a lot of damage there. It's really easy to take a lot of damage quickly in this fight if you put yourself in a situation as I did. So, as you may have seen, the attack to activate the shock pillars is the same as the lasers. You just have to pay attention to the color of the spark to figure out which one is being activated. Orange means lasers, blue means shocks. Spark is orange, so this is going to be the lasers, which I prefer. It's easier to navigate around. And here comes the shock pillars. I find the best way to avoid both is by getting right here in the middle. You can choose to either jump or duck. I prefer the jump, and just use the pillar itself to block any spark orbs he throws at you. And he activated that so fast. But this is a good breather location. Wait, did those even stop before you activated them again? I feel like they were still shocking. Also, ouch. You can disrupt the attacks with a critical hit. I took a lot of damage again. By the way, the actual ground pound itself doesn't hurt you, but I like to back up to see what's going on. I feel like I've said everything, maybe, I don't really know, but I may stop talking and skip the rest of this fight because the amount of damage resistance he has is insane. Plus my smoothies have worn off a long time ago. I should have brought more, or maybe just save those for the last phase. But I am almost dead. You see, that's what cockiness looks like. Near death. And this should finish him off. All right. So I didn't peep him when we started. Ouch. Why didn't the laser shut off when you died? You know how mad I would have been if that killed me? I would have raged. As I was saying, you don't actually have to peep him. Once you harvest his dead posterior, you automatically get the gold card. And now that we have the Ass Man card, there are some places we can go to that we couldn't get to before. That's the way out, so we want to go straight across first. I feel like this is new since the last time I came through here. But this is how you open this door, by doing the 8 mixtures across the yard. It unlocks this button, but this sign is new to me. I don't think I've seen it before, and this board gives you the locations of the mixtures. Is it missing one? I've never noticed that before, but we'll be getting to those soon. I completely forgot to mention that there's a weapon and figurine behind that locked door, but we have made it through the Black Ant Lab, and this exit just leads us right back out here, which we have explored this area already. Before we make our way back, I want to go ahead and do the marker at the Stepping Stone Summit, which is right above me. I'm surprised I haven't attracted any attention of the mosquitoes. I mean, I'm happy about it, because it makes this much easier to do, but I'm surprised. Nice. That's one of the last 2 locations in the lower grasslands. I'm surprised I actually discovered it from this far away. Oh, and here's the Scabby I've been looking for. So I only need one more kill to get Mithridatism level 3, and I feel like there's no time like the present. I almost went in without the proper mutations. Well, I didn't even realize I was looking at that, so that's pretty cool. This Venom is really doing some damage. That's what we wanted. That's going to really help in the future fights. Since I already discovered its location, I'm going to head up to that raw science up there. Oh, hello, Quartzite. And now we need the bomb. Oh no. Dang it. That was dumb. I tried to block while holding a bomb. The regular roly-polies are similar to the sickly ones, just stronger. We will be back for you soon, my friend. I know it's dark, but somewhere along this wall there is a little pond I haven't been to yet. I believe there is a tooth in it. I think I just saw the tooth back here. Yeah, I need all of my teeth. I have made it, Burgle. I am so sorry that I get so easily distracted by everything in the yard, but enjoy your chip. And the first door outside of the Black Ant Hill that requires the Ass Man card is in the Oak Tree Lab. Can I carry all of this? Nice. This is where you get your zipper. Now we can go up all those zip lines I installed. I haven't installed any. Yes. Can't do the globs until we get charcoal, but the sturdy upgrades can be crafted now. And yes, now we can craft the brittle upgrades too. And one of the things I've been waiting for is the glue masher. Now the pinch whacker can be repaired, as well as any gear that gets leveled up past 7, I think. And we will unlock more ways to make the glue after we discover more creatures. Not necessary, but fun. We are going to do the keycard doors in the pond too. I just wanted to come drop off everything I had. Let's get this glue masher. There you are. I do have everything for it, so let's find you a home. Here looks good. Beautiful. Which one do I want to start with? Probably these spider chunks. They have the least use to me right now. I think it'd be really cool if there was like a freestyle repair glue recipe like they have for the smoothies, like where you could dump in random bug parts until you fill a meter and make some glue. The rarer the part, the more the meter it fills. That'd be awesome. Whee! The first door is under the pagoda water ornament. We have been in here before, but now we are able to get past this locked door. There's a bunch of upgrade materials back here. The wax on this shelf is so hard to get. If you want to go into your settings and turn on wide interaction, that could help. I think you'll still have to jump though. There you are. The second door in the pond is in here. We have, of course, been here as well. Bonk. There's some floating stuff in here. But in this chest, there is the first half of Sarah's charm, the left elf charm. Alone, it gives you invincible shielding, which can repair your shield, but you can combine it with the right elf charm, which we'll find later, and that can repair your weapon. But the most important thing in this room is this button here. It gives you access into the stump lab, which is a ways away, but at least we don't have to worry about this later. And the last location that requires the key card is in the sandbox. We haven't been there yet, so we're not doing that one yet. We're actually looking pretty good on making a bunch of chests. The sap farm is putting in work already, and I have been going to the tree to gather acorns nearly every day. Clover leaves are looking fine, but they're the least of my concern. But we're going to get to that next time. As for this one, I think that's it. We set out to do the Black Ant Hill, and we did that. Kind of swiftly, actually. I think I've only been playing for about 2 hours now, maybe a little more. But that feels just good to get done. That's all for the main labs. I wish this would stay away. I need to figure out where I'm building and how I'm building it. Hopefully it won't be too hard. I also need to get some work done on this one. But as always, thank you for watching, and thank you so much for your continued support. Until next time, I'll see you.
All right, here they are. All tucked in with the outfits and backpacks they were snatched in.